Hi there, I'm Dr. Caruso, and thanks for joining me today at Dr. C's Morning Minute. I'm often asked about the autism spectrum and what that term precisely means. Well, I'll take some time today to explain. First, of course, autistic children are obviously very different from one another, just like all children are unique. Moreover, children with autism can present quite differently in severity and the extent of their symptoms. For that reason, autism is often referred to as a spectrum disorder. This means that the signs and symptoms are on a spectrum or continuum from one extreme to the other. For example, one particular autistic child may be able to speak in short phrases, demonstrate affection with his parents, and only occasionally hand flap. However, another child, also diagnosed with autism, may be completely nonverbal, exhibit no affection, and display incessant odd behaviors, including toe walking, spinning objects, and obsessively lining up objects. The spectrum can also refer to the wider scope of diagnoses, including autistic disorder, pervasive developmental disorder, not otherwise specified, or PDD-NOS, and Asperger's disorder. The two extremes on this spectrum consist of autistic disorder at the one end of the spectrum, the more severe end, with Asperger's disorder at the other end. Asperger's disorder will be described in detail in a later morning minute, but for now, it consists of a number of autistic-like signs, including rather significant socialization deficits, a tendency to obsess on topics, and odd use of language at times. However, people with Asperger's disorder typically verbally communicate without too much of a problem, and typically want to be social, just not quite sure how to do that at times. Many children would display only some of the signs of autistic disorder or Asperger's disorder, and therefore do not meet the full diagnostic criteria for either. In those instances, the child may fall into a broader diagnostic category, the aforementioned pervasive developmental disorder, NOS, or PDD for short. In terms of the rates of autism, we've seen the most increase in the Asperger's and PDD diagnoses. The rates of autistic disorder have always been about 1 to 2% of the population. Now, I hope that helps to clarify this idea of autism being a spectrum disorder. As usual, don't hesitate to email any questions at drc@autismcenterpittsburgh.com. I'll see you next time, and we'll be talking more about Asperger's disorder. We'll see you then.